In August 2024, TEWU-Ghana, GTEC, the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, Ministry of Finance and other stakeholders agreed on the payment of vehicle maintenance allowance to junior staff at the tertiary level. The allowance was introduced to support junior staff members who use their personal vehicles for official duties. However, GTEC recently announced that it will be withdrawing the allowance as part of the austerity measures to reduce the public sector wage bill. The directive also raises concerns about eligibility of junior staff members who receive the allowance. But the KNUST chairman of TEWU-Ghana, Charles Arthur, says the withdrawal of the vehicle maintenance allowance for junior staff is a breach of contract.
Our concerns now is that the letter that the GTEC has written is in bad faith because it's contrary to the directives of the Labour Commission. The car maintenance allowance is our entitlement. It's not a wholesale thing. It is only when you have applied for it, you are using it, you have applied for it, and you go through the procedure before you will be eligible to pay. It is unfortunate that something that we have agreed on with Fair Wages and Labour GTEC last year, because it is our conditions of service provision, and some universities were applying it, others were not applying it. So it was last year that we insisted that it must be applicable to every university, and then there was agreement to that effect with Labour Fair Wages and then GTEC. Minister of Finance issued approval letter to that effect. Implementation was started. There was no problem until they raised the issue of eligibility.
Charles Arthur argues the withdrawal of the allowance is unfair and will disproportionately affect junior staff members who are already struggling with low salaries.
We have instances where people have commercial vehicles, they are using it in performing their duties, yet they are not entitled to it, they are ineligible. Again, we also have people who also use car, they are junior staff, seniors, or whoever it is, you are using car and it is not in your name. You have not transferred ownership into your own sole name. You cannot make claims on it. So it is not a wholesale matter here. I'm saying that we have about 500 to 600 junior staff. Only 43 are eligible for it. So it's not a wholesale. And if they do not understand, they should come and then we explain to them so that they will understand. It's our condition of service provisions, and we will never allow anybody to take it off. No.
The union has given the government an ultimatum to pull back its directive, failing which they will withdraw their services.
We'll lay down our tools because we have written to all the stakeholders. Even though GTEC director did not give us a copy of the letter that he wrote for us to know his intention of stopping the allowance, for us in good faith, we have given them a copy. We have written and we have even given copies to the chief of staff. We have given copy to the Minister of Labour, Jobs and Employment, copies to Minister of Education, GTEC is a Vice Chancellor, Labour Commission and other things. And it means that we want to indicate that we are satisfying the requirement of Section 159 of the Labour Act, who talks about the intention to strike or lockout. That if we did not come this month, we will lay down our tools because we are satisfied the requirement to go on strike. We'll go on strike.
For Joy News, Nana Bwachi Dankwe Yadom, Kumasi.